So I have a question. Um, Scalp look yours. So you see when you lose a loved one, how do you react, or how should you react, or should you let? Okay, most of the times emotions consume you that you might find yourself doing things and you would never do, but um with grief there are stages to grief that you have first to accept there are seven. You have first to accept the grief. There are seven stages in grieving. You learn about it, you have to come to terms with it, you have to accept it, you also have to start your journey to healing, you have to talk about it, you have to accept the loss, and you have to move on with your life. I'm not sure if nimezipanga in the right chronological order, but uh, when do you think is the right time you should consider going for therapy? Remember, these stages don't just happen like maybe in a day or something. For there are some people who for whom it takes about years for them to understand this, for them to go through all these stages, because there are people who might accept. You see how you watch the news and you see people died maybe in a road accident. You will accept it. Oh yeah, people died. Okay, and you go on with their life. What about the loved ones of these people who died? They have to go through all the seven stages, and because if you don't go through all these seven stages, you will start dissociating from the society in a little bit, and by the time people find out, you will be in the shambles and the shackles. Okay, sijui mbona nasikia kujikuna kuna. And so what is your take? Because accepting that someone has died, because I ask myself, where do people who die go to? Do they stay here with us, or do they go to, maybe like you say, Christians, we say that when you die you go to heaven. Okay, do we say that, do they go to heaven, or is your spirit still here with us? And if they're here with us, do they stay by our side, or do they just wander? Okay, or are they okay? And also, like, when you're grieving, you tend to ask yourself, were they okay, were they happy, did they feel any pain? It's such a complex issue, that you find yourself each and every day thinking about. And also, guys, you might decide to subscribe to this channel, and don't forget to leave a like. Okay, I I will be sharing things here, so many things. So let's see where this goes. I'm not sure. But it would be nice to really grow with you guys and talk about a whole jug or a drum of things that affect us directly or indirectly, because also grief is direct and indirect. If you're close to the person who died, that grief has affected you directly. If you are not close, or maybe you just knew the person by the name, or you maybe just saw them once, or you met them once, that has affected you indirectly. Okay, so because because you deal with a big blow of things, especially if the death wasn't like, unasikia tu ule mtu amekufa, and you're like, how you didn't expect that at all. I'm going to lay out my emotions over here, because here we are on a journey of doing what, of healing, let's just say that, and letting go. Okay, one thing about me, I find it so hard to let go of things. Uh-huh. And I don't know why. Maybe I will with time. Mm-hmm. But I think honestly things happen for a reason and for a season. Um anyway, bye guys, and this was the curated chaos. So stick here with us.